Hello everybody, this is Chaz and welcome to My Lousy Attitude.
The new Star Wars series, The Acolyte, premiered last week on Disney+, to the accolades of a few and a rather tepid reception to most everyone else. The Acolyte looks like every other Disney Plus Star Wars feature. The cinematography is excellent. The special effects are top-notch, with only a few small glitches here and there. Everywhere there is a dizzying array of aliens, elaborate costumes, and sci-fi vehicles and knickknacks galore. Yet somehow the architecture still only goes from a high-gloss futuristic Art Deco nightmare to what appears to be an old set from a Sergio Leone spaghetti western. But at its very core, The Acolyte is every Shaw Brothers production you've ever seen on a Saturday afternoon. It's all there. A shadowy figure killing off the masters, the misunderstood protagonist, a varied assortment of street toughs, hired thugs, and ass-kicking lieutenants. It's also got this stilted, amateurish dialogue, characters a hair's breadth from Bear archetype, and a plot barely woven together just enough to get the story from fight scene to fight scene, or in the Acolyte's case, from story to message. Oh, and as few white people as possible. But what it doesn't share with those movies are the amazing, over-the-top martial arts scenes and the fun that comes with them. These two shows are positively joyless in their presentation, as if the filmmakers and anyone else involved could care less about the subject matter. Leslie Headland, The Acolyte's creator, has been very verbose about how much of a Star Wars fan she is, but it doesn't show in The Acolyte. The story goes from point-to-point cutscene to cutscene, with just enough mystery boxes to try to keep you interested in the rest of the series. And considering that the series has been built as a murder mystery, and that said murder mystery is solved by the end of the second episode, it seems that Miss Headland has had something of a little bit different in mind as far as her purpose for this series. And she hasn't been that shy about letting everyone know. The best thing that you can say about these two first episodes is the worst thing that you can say about any Star Wars product. It's boring. There's nothing in the series so far that doesn't have that been there, done that quality. Even the fight scenes are uninspiring and don't give us anything new. In the first episode, the fight between Osha and Trinity, and yes, I said Trinity. For the life of me, I can't remember this character's name, and I don't care. The filmmakers wanted a Trinity character, and Carrie-Anne Moss decided to reprise her Matrix role, take a paycheck for 5 minutes worth of work, and give it to them. It's painfully clear that Carrie-Anne Moss is a 56-year-old woman trying to do the moves she pulled off so wonderfully 30 years ago. And that's not really so base of a criticism. In the second episode, the fight between Master Saul is just as uninspiring, only slightly more fluid, but in each case, they both look painfully choreographed. And none of this is helped by the other characters. Master Saul is Qui-Gon Jinn, and that's it. He's every kind-hearted kung fu master with a past in all those Shaw Brothers productions. But when it comes right down to it, even though Lee Jung-jae is doing the best to put his own imprint on this, he's Qui-Gon Jinn. And then there's the self-insert character Jackie Long. Her only real character traits are to condescend to nearly everyone and to be right all the time. I'm fairly certain that this is pretty much what Leslie Headland thinks is what a strong woman is supposed to be. But there you have it. And then there's the Jedi, Yord Fandar. This guy is the series' Finn, pure and simple. He is there pretty much to be the butt of jokes and to be wrong all the time. And last, and certainly least, we come to the character of Vern Rowe, who is a complete sinkhole and stops every bit of action and interest as soon as she starts opening her mouth in every scene that she's in. As far as I know, this actress is Leslie Headland's wife, so we pretty much can guess how she got this part. There's nothing about the first two episodes of this series that's unique or even remotely entertaining. Disney's desire to stay with what people know rather than to push the envelope into some areas that may not be explored in this universe has left the Star Wars IP as dry as week-old toast. These episodes feel safe, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the series. The feeling that we're being lulled into a false sense of security hangs over the series like the sword of Damocles. The first episode is little more than a character introduction set up for what we believe to be the show's plot. It also yet again proves that no one in Hollywood has ever paid attention in high school science, as we are treated to the majesty of an open fire in the depths of space. And please don't think I'm nitpicking, my 12-year-old completely checked out of the series once he saw that. Episode 2 desired to throw a monkey wrench into the works by all too cleanly wrapping up the murder mystery that was supposed to be the core of this series. This means that for the next 6 episodes we're left with a mystery box of who trained Mia and sent her out on her vengeance crusade against the Jedi. And with Ms. Headland's stated desires to interject hers and 5% of the population's sexuality into the Star Wars lexicon, that gives her roughly 3.5 hours to do as much damage as possible. This is another Disney Star Wars production that no one asked for or needed. These episodes come in at less than 2 hours and they feel like 4. It doesn't expand on the Star Wars universe in any meaningful way and seemingly only serves as one more vehicle for Disney's DEI initiatives. So far in the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte, I can't say it's completely bad, but I can definitely say it's not good. This is the typical Disney Star Wars gorgeous disaster. With a $180 million price tag for 8 episodes, one's left to wonder where all that money went, other than to sometimes questionable CGI. My advice? Find a spot where you can watch those old Shaw Brothers productions and enjoy the over-the-top cinematic kung fu action these movies are known for. Hell, go out and buy yourself a copy of The Deadly Venoms. It has some of the same elements as The Acolyte. The kindly master, the protagonist in over his head, and a collection of unknown deadly assassins. Better yet, buy the movie and watch it 3 times in a row. It'll be a lot better use of your time, and you won't come away feeling like you've just wasted 4 hours of your life. Hey folks, thanks for hanging out with me. What did you guys think of the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte? Let me know in the comments. We'll see if you feel the same way I do. There's 6 more episodes of this dog, and God knows what else Disney has planned for us. So, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button for the next time I post. Later days.